All right, so after several videos of how to install a three-way switch, I realized why I wasn't able to do it, because I'm missing a power line. So I've got this one over here, and then I've got a three-way switch over there. The three-way wires running to here, the light is going from here up to all these lights, but I forgot to run power. When I was building this, I had all the wire going from all my lights was coming down into here, and I made a little pigtail, plugged it into my generator, and was running all my lights off of this. So subconsciously, when I was wiring my house, I was like, oh yeah, here's my power and here's my three-way. Then I ran the three-way over to that side and called it good. Now I'm here trying to put the switches in, and I'm like, crap, that's not a power. This is to the lights and this is to the other box. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix that. This is a three-way for another day. But this is a three-way switch this is the box that I'll bring power in, because that one already has the three-way and the light wire. So this one is going to be the box that I'll use to bring the power into. I was contemplating stealing power from this, but this box is pretty jam-packed already, so I'm not going to do that. I was thinking about stealing wire right behind here, right, just, you know, like literally on the other side of this wall. There's a receptacle here, but this is a bathroom, and bathroom receptacles can't be on any other thing else unless it's another bathroom, which that is not a bathroom. So I can't steal power from there. So I'm up here in the attic, and I had a plug that I was going to use I'm still back off that and use it as a junction box, run some wire underneath here, maybe fish it through here, and that wall is directly below the first stud. So it's right, so there's one here, there's another, here's a set of nails, one there. So the switch is right here. This tongue and groove ends, and so that wall access is right there. So I'm going to remove this. Now, I will say that went very well for two reasons. I got super lucky. These were smooth shank nails. If those were ribbed, that thing would never have come off. And since I'm just in my attic and that's not really a subfloor, I didn't glue it. But if that was glued and ribbed nails, I probably would have just got my saw, just ripped out a piece and just fought that little, I probably would have just cut out like this much of it. But since I didn't want to patch it all up, so I just took the whole thing off. And I knew they were smooth shank, and I knew I didn't glue it. So now I have access to this. That's the bathroom wire. This is the three-way wire to that switch, so I know where I'm going is through that hole. This is the switch in the room adjacent. So that's the light switch for that. So I know it's right here, so I'm going to get a drill and drill a great big hole there. All right, so now I got to find out what side. These boxes are always nailed to a stud. So it's either this side or this side. So I'll give this box a little shake. Whichever side doesn't feel super sturdy is the side. So then I'm going to get my Sawzall, and I know I have two nails, one top, one bottom. Get my Sawzall, kind of angle it up, cut, angle up, cut. Take this box out, take the wire out. But also I need to go in relation, I need to know in relation to this pole here, what side do I need to be drilling on to get that wire out of that hole. All right, so I'm also sure when I drill these holes, I usually put it right next to a stud. So that's the other thing I was trying to avoid, is if I drill my hole here and I'm in the wrong stud cavity, well, then that would suck. I mean, it's not a deal breaker, but I mean, I just drill a hole here. So I'm pretty sure that stud is right here. But like I said, if not, I'll find it later. All right, so I just cut out the nails. And I'm probably gonna have to cut this box out a lot more, actually. I don't know, my drywall guy, I just was not really happy with the work he did. You know what I'm saying? It's just, maybe he knew that I was gonna cut this out. Yeah, so I gotta cut that box out a little better. But see how it's all free? You can totally see I just made that all free, so let's pull it out. All right, got the box out, got the Sawzall out. When in doubt, cut it out. It's making sure I didn't cut or nick any of my wires. That would have been unfortunate. And then I did, while I was up there, throw down some Romex. Aha, there it is. So there's the Romex that's gonna go into the new box with power. So I still want my floor to lay flat. So I drill the hole in there. I drill a hole at an angle, so as I slide this down, I'm hoping it'll come out that little hole down there, or at least within reason that I can reach it. And see, maybe get a long stick. Now there it is, you see it? It's way down there. But I'll just get it like a broom or something and fish it out. All right, so we've got it tied into this receptacle, ran underneath, all the way underneath here, through there. Then I can just throw that back on once I know it all works. Screw that receptacle back into its outlet box there and go back downstairs. Right. So now I'll go get a 2-gang cut-in box. And now I've got power and a 3-way, and a light. I've got all the wire that needs to be in the wire. It's got a cutout box, and these little tabs will come up as you tighten it and pinch between the drywall and so it'll keep it in place. So that's called a cut-in box. And I'm just gonna shove that back in the hole, tighten it up, and no one will even be the wiser. Yeah, so the beauty about construction is that you could fix it. It might cost a little bit of money, but you could fix it. Unless you're dead, then you're screwed because you're dead. But if you're not dead, we could fix it. Trust me, there's a YouTube video on how to fix that. But we mess up, man. I've been on $1 million homes. Show up and the electrician or the HVAC guy's like, sorry, dude, I kind of messed up. Come back tomorrow. We've all messed up. That's the beauty of it, man. You get over it, you learn, move on, cry about it for like a minute and then get over it. But, and realize we all mess up until AI comes and like takes all of our jobs and does it perfectly. Everyone in construction's gonna mess up. So, all right, let's go build something or fix something.